Hi, and welcome back to Sean Scratch, and in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this awesome art project as you see on the screen right now. And you can actually interfere with a lot of things such as the angle or the movement. Also, before we actually get into the project, I just wanted to say please subscribe, it helps me out a ton. Okay, let's dive right in. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, of course, make a new project for the creative art. Now, first, let's get started on the backdrops. For the backdrops, you can just like casually get whatever you want. If you didn't know, you can actually change the backdrops with the arrow key. So let's just like get a few we like. The Arctic, maybe the colorful city, maybe the galaxy. Okay, I just finished getting a bunch of backgrounds that I think were good. So let's delete the default one, and then as you can see, Arctic, colorful city, galaxy, forest, mountain, moon, concert, jungle, soccer, two, woods, theater, bedroom, castle, and okay. So our backdrop is done. Now let's do one more thing. For let's get one of these bad boys when left arrow key pressed. What we want to do is we want to switch backdrop to backdrop number, actually backdrop number -1. What what this does is it changes it to the previous backdrop. Let's duplicate that for the right arrow as well, and then we can just, instead of this, we can just put a next backdrop. So let's try. As you can see, it is looking very good. Okay, now it's time to actually get started on the right. Okay, delete the default cat and then go to sprite. I personally did a pencil for that project, but if you have any other preferences, you can change it. Now, first of all, first we can see that this pencil is way too big, so we wanted to size it down to about 30%. Boom, that is very good. It's not too big, and it's, yeah, not too big. Okay, let's use this the other. Let's use something that has like less detail. Okay, the moon, that'll do. And the, and then the most important thing is probably the variable, because you need to actually adjust them in order to create different types of art. Let's create one for angle, which is one of the most important. Color change, speed, what else was there? Movement, and I believe the last thing. Okay, now just change all of these to like sliders. You can do that by double clicking them 2 times. Once you double click them once and you get this thing, double click them again and then it becomes a slider. Let's let's put them in a nice position like this. Okay, that'll do. Then for the speed, make sure you actually click this change slider range and put the maximum value to 10. And then that was that was 10. Okay. Now it only 10. That is very good because we don't want it to be the a too speedy boy. And then the angle for my project, I set it to minimum 45, maximum 135, and that is what I suggest because you don't want your drawings to go weird. And most importantly, don't 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 set this value too low. Don't set this value above 180 because then that'll be a problem. Color change, I did it to 20, but I'm actually going to do 25 for this project. Thickness, thickness, I think 10 is okay, but if you want to like get some real thick art, you can increase the number. For me, I think I'll just keep it at 10. Movement, I think movement was 100. I'm not sure, but 100, and then almost. Uh, it wasn't 100. It was 50 to 150. Yeah, that's a good range. Make sure you don't set the minimum to 50. I mean 0. Then 45. Okay, that is set. And then now what we have to do is this project is actually not isn't actually that hard. It can basically be almost like the main part is done in like one of these total. Okay, so let's go to forever. Oh, and then we need to set another variable called draw. This one will not show it. It will not be adjustable. But the first things first, when this is clicked, we need to set it so that when the space bar is pressed, the drawing actually stops. So sensing, then put this key space pressed, and then now you'll need an if else statement. The condition is if draw is equal to 1. That means it's currently drawing. By the way, let's just set the draw to 1 for the beginning. So it starts. Actually, if you don't want it to start drawing the second you click flag, then you can just set it to 0. Anyways, if draw is 1, we need to stop the drawing. So we need to set draw to 0, and if not, that means it is currently paused, and that means we need to make it draw again. Now back to this one. Go to control, if then statement, and then what you want to do is if draw equals 1, that if draw equals 1, we need to do all the commands. Now I believe it was wait, and then you see how the max of the speed is 10. You can increase it if you want. So what I did was I put one of these, and then I put the maximum value of speed plus 1, which is 11, and then I put speed, and then I divided that whole thing by 20. So the higher the speed, the lower this value will be, which makes it faster because that's going to wait. And then after that, we wanted to go forward. Actually, let's turn first. Fine. Go to motion, turn, angle degrees, and then movement steps. And then also we need to like preset like the pen. So click this button right here, and then click this pen so you actually get the pen ones. So I haven't done the basics actually. When clicked, erase all, and then just for safety purposes, let's do something like this. And then for here, set pen size to thickness, Actually, let's put it outside here so that let's actually put it outside so the thickness is not affected by this weight. The angle and movement must be affected, but not the color change. The speed, s- the color change, and the thickness. Let's actually do the color. Oh, that is pretty easy. Just change pen color by color change. Now let's test it out and see if it works. Looks so because we need to actually yes, it's working. Change the color, change the thickness, the angle, change the movement. It's basically yeah, we've got it. It's that. But of course, we're not done. There are a few things left that we need to do, and one of them is actually the music part. Now, I haven't told you guys this at the intro. I'm sorry, but there's actually music here. So what we're going to do is let's go to sounds and then just like play around with all these sounds and then choose like ones you like. Like it has to be it works the best with like dance. Okay, so I'll do some off camera sound picking because sound picking is a lot harder than background picking. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so I picked the 10 sounds I liked. Here they are, and just take a look at their names. Like dance, snare, beat, bossa nova. You can actually see them. Some of them are cut, but you can search them up. There's no point. There's no point in playing this for now because yeah, because you can't actually hear it. So anyway, this is these songs are great, but this is only 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds. What do? We want to lengthen that. How we do that is you see this copy button over here? Click that, click paste, boom. It's now 16.3, 16.3 16.0, whatever. As you can see, it doubled. Let's do it one more time. It's now 24. Let's do the same. Okay, let's like we want each song to be like in the 25-second range. So just I think here, two times here, again, two times here. Now this one is just like 10 seconds, but it's okay. Just let's do it two times, like 30 seconds. It's okay. This is you have to duplicate this one a lot if you're using this. One is only like 3.3 seconds. Okay, but we got it to 25. Now dance slow mo. This is already 20. We don't need to lengthen it. This one, let's lengthen it. Dance guitar 4 times. Okay, there we go. Each song is like in the 25 to 30. Okay, now one last thing we need to do is just go to events and bring a lot of these bad boys, and then when key 1 is clicked, play, start sound, dance. Now you want to do this for every single one of this, so it'll take 10 of these. It'll take 10 of these. It'll take quite long, so I'm going to do some off camera uh copy and pasting. Okay, all right, I'm done. We have all the 10 here. Now let's test it one final time. You guys probably won't hear the music. You guys probably won't hear the music, but if you actually do hear the music, well, it's not copyrighted. It's Scratch original music. So So if you actually heard it, just like comment down below so I can fix it. Okay. Anyways, let's start the project. The ba- Okay, I noticed something wrong. I think it's best if when we start, we make this pencil go back to 0. Okay, and why is it so? Okay, I think it was just lag because like in the first what I just kept like pressing space and then it drew one at a time, but then after that it's fine, so I think it was just lag. I don't know. Okay, the angle, the thickness, change. As you can see, like right now the colors are changing really fast. Now watch what happens. The colors are really living. Oh, and we pause, pause, pause does not. We have found an error, but at least the backdrops work. Okay, let's go fix this error. So right now here it says forever press draw set draw to 0, set draw to 1, pen down. Seems let's see. So this is called debug. I already told you guys, but just just so what happens in when it's drawing, the draw must be 1. Just to confirm that, I want to make this draw. So oh, you guys, that the draw value is weird. Okay, in this case, we add like a small a to that, then that should fix it. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. So maybe if we decrease the still. Okay, I'll do some off-camera debugging. It seems like something's weird. Maybe it could just be lag. Okay, see you in a bit. Hi, and welcome back to Sean Scratch, and in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this awesome art project as you see on the screen right now. And you can actually interfere with a lot of things such as the angle or the movement. Also, before we actually get into the project, I just wanted to say please subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Okay, let's dive right in.